Okay, now we're on page 9, looking at number 22, Little Robin Redbreast. We've talked about the solo and the 2D stuff in class, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to work on the notes. So we're going to take this in 2-measure bites and go over the notes. So let's look at the first 2 measures of number 22, and finger with me. You have a G, followed by 3 more Gs. Then the second measure, you have A's on the second space, 2 of those. So say and finger while we play the first 2 measures. 1, 2, say and finger now. Now the third and fourth measures, we have 4 B's, middle line, and a C in the fourth measure on the third space, followed by a half rest. So say and finger as we play. 1, 2, recti, now. Half rest. Now look at the next 2 measures, measures 5 and 6. Let's say and finger. We have 4 D's, quarter notes on the fourth line, and in the 6th measure, 4 C quarter notes on the third space. We have to make sure we start every note by using our tongue. So say and finger while we play. 1, 2, measure 5 and 6 now. Now let's look at the last 2 measures. We have 2 B quarter notes on the third line, 2 A quarter notes on the second space, and then a G whole note that's on the second line. So say and finger, ready? 1, 2, say and finger, 7 and 8. Okay, now we're going to do this in 4-measure segments. So we're going to do the first 4 measures. I want you to say and finger those, then play them. 1, 2, say and finger, first 4. Half rest. And keep repeating that until you're comfortable with it. Now we're going to look at the last 4 measures. Ready? Say and finger. 1, 2, last 4, now. Whole notes get 4 counts off. All right, now you can keep repeating that. And now we're going to go all the way through the whole line 22. So you can say and finger while Brandon plays, and then redo the video and play along. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, begin. Half rest. And keep replaying that video until you're comfortable. Now we're looking at number 23, Skill Builder, Merrily We Roll Along. We're going to look at this in 4 measure segments. So we're going to finger and say the first 4 measures. So let's finger through this real quick. So our first note is B, then A, then G, then A, then B, B, B half note, then A, half note, then B, D, D, rest. So say and finger that while we play. Ready? 1, 2, say and finger, verse 4. Rest. All right, now we're going to finger and say through the last 4 measures. You'll notice measure 5 and 6 is almost the same thing as the first 2 measures. So this should be really easy. So let's finger and say, measure 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have a B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, A, G, and then a half rest. So say and finger that while we play. 1, 2, here we go. Half rest. And if you notice at the end of the line, there's 2 dots. Those 2 dots are called a repeat sign. That tells us to go back to the beginning and play it again. But for the sake of time on this recording, we're not going to do that. We're just going to play through it one time. So this time, we're going to play through it all the way through. You can say and finger the notes and then go back and play along. Here we go. Number 23. 1, 2, ready, begin. Half rest. And you can repeat that as many times as you like to get those fingers worked out. Now we're looking at number 24, Itsy Bitsy Spider. And this is a round, but for right now, we're not going to worry about the round. We'll do that in class. So we're going to say and finger the first 4 measures. So let's look at the first 4 measures and say the notes and finger. We have G, 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 A, B, rest. B, B, A, G, A, B, G, hold, half, rest. So say and finger while we play. 1, 2, first 4, now. Rest. Half rest. Now let's say and finger the last 4 measures. Ready? Here we go. B, 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 C, D, rest. D, D, C, B, C, D, G, hold, half, rest. Say and finger as we play. 1, 2, say and finger, last 4. Rest. Half rest. Now we're going to go all the way through this. You can say and finger and then rewind back and play along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Half rest. Rest. Half rest. All right, keep repeating that until we can get through that without making any mistakes. Now we're looking at number 25, a la Rueda. The solis and tutti stuff we'll work on in class, so we're not going to worry about that right now. But what we are going to do is look straight through this piece and notice some similarities. The first 2 measures and the 5th and 6th measures are exactly the same. So once we go over one of those, we've got both of them. So let's finger through the first 2 measures. We have B, 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 C, D, and then A. And that's the same thing for the 5th and 6th measures. So now let's finger through the 3rd and 4th measure. Ready? We have D, D, C, A, B, and then a G. So let's say and finger the first 4 measures together while we play. We're going to do the first 4 measures, you say and finger while we play. 2, ready, begin. Now the last four measures, the measures 5 and 6 are the same as measure 1 and 2. So let's look at the last two measures, measures 7 and 8. Let's say in finger. We have D, C, B, A, G. We hold that for 4 counts. And for right now, we're not going to do the repeats. So let's say in finger while we play the last 4 measures. Ready? 1, 2, say in finger while we play. Whole notes get 4 counts off. Now we're going to go all the way through number 25. You can finger and say the note names and then play along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Off. Just keep repeating that until you're comfortable. We're now looking at number 26, Love Somebody Duet. We're going to start off by looking at part A first. If you'll notice in part A, the first measure, the third measure, and the fifth measure are exactly the same. So let's look at the first measure and say and finger through that. We have G, B, D, D. So now let's look at the last 3 measures of number 26. We have an A, B, C, then B, B, A, G, G, and a G. So we're going to go all the way through that. You can say in finger and then go back and play along. So we're going to go all the way through. 1, 2, begin now. Rest for 4 counts. Hold, rest, get 4 counts. All right, now we're going to look at part B. So let's finger the second measure of part B. We have an A, a B, and a C. Then we have a whole rest. Then we have C, B, and then A. Then look at the next 2 measures. We have G, G, B, B, A, B, A, and then G, G, A, G, G, G. Okay, we're going to go all the way through this, but we have to count that first whole rest. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, now. Whole rest, get 4 counts. Whole rest, get 4 counts. Now you can repeat these videos playing along with them. You can also play the recording of part A while you play part B, or play the recording of part B while you play part A, so you can experience playing the. Now we're looking at number 27, Good King Wenceslas. If we look at this one going through, we'll notice the first 2 measures and the 5th and 6th measure is the same. The 3rd and 4th measure and the last 2 measures are the same. So we're just going to look at the first 4 measures right now. Once we work out those first 4 measures, we have the whole song. So let's say and finger the first 2. So the first 2 measures we have C, 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 D, C, C, G. So say and finger that while we play. 1, 2, first 2, now. Now let's look at the third and fourth measure. Say and finger, we have A, G, A, B, C, rest, C, rest. Say and finger while we play. 2, ready, begin. Rest, rest. So now we're going to do the first 4 measures. So say and finger the first 4 measures with us. 1, 2, say and finger first 4. Rest, rest. Now we're going to go all the way through the song because we've practiced the whole thing. The first 4 measures and the last 4 measures are exactly the same. So I'm going to count you off and let's play together. Here we go. Number 27. 1, 2, ready, begin. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. And for time's sake, we will not do the repeats right now.